And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, number 80. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one hit to right. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Bellinger up to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. That one's in there, 0-1. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ben Rice.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Aaron Judge in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound in this one, number 31. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Freeman with a homer in his last game.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's fouled off. Inside, and it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one in the air. McMahon settles under this one, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Will Smith.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty.
No, that's down. Ball.
Foul ball. Out to center. Grisham under it. Makes the grab for the second out. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
You see how high my degrees be? You see them jock trying to beat me? It's only one man believe.
That clips the corner. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fourth on the National League home run leaderboard. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Not even close there. And it's 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. That one missed. Now 3-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, 2 outs. Max Muncy at the dish.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, hitting better than 350 this month.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Smith over at second. Ohtani at first. 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
No, that's out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Ben Rice.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
First pitch misses. Rice matched a homer in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. That's long gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. He's out.
Batting eighth, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next offering is downstairs. High fly ball, right field. call. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Fly ball to right. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, center fielder,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Misses the sweeper.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Mookie Betts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. The rare K for Mookie. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Volpe around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball.
That's in.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit as a run scores. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. It's Aaron Judge now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Yeah. One and two.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Action in the pen down there. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kershaw getting loose as well. Judge waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Goldie at third. Bellinger over at second with one down. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Pajes moving under it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 4.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Grisham. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Haesung Kim. That misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1-0. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stanton should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting. Right fielder. Alex. Oh.
And now the right fielder, Alex Call. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat. LLV. I remember him and Jag used to control the parties.
And that one wrapped foul. Check swing went around. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Oh, and 2 now. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Misses.
That's a ball.
2-2.
That one called just inside,
2-2.
I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
On the ground to third. On to first.
That's it.
And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
So they forced the starter to put
2
in a
strikes.
lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Foul ball still 0-2. That one
That's the
missed.
ball. 1-2.
And the next
2
pitch
and
is
2.
way outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Ryan McMahon. And that
Yeah.
drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And the 0-2. Just
That's the ball.
missed.
That's down.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They lead 4-0. Back here in LA, stepping in the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Nope. Ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So man aboard. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a foul out of play. That one way
1-2.
inside. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. And the sweeper misses.
Full count.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Just missed. Ohtani takes his lead at third with one away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 4-1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Pajes batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Yankees up by 3. On the ground to Jazz. The throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That clips a corner. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So the batting order turns over, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. Goldie, a former MVP, more than 2,000 hits in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one hit to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Mookie now. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's a hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a ball.
Nope, ball.
Tried the sweeper.
1-0.
And it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Over to first, and he saved. Ball to strike. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Call. Foul ball there. The Dodgers threatening. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Roki Sasaki.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Judge in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And Judge spoils that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. This to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. Stanton working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Ground ball could be two. To Betts at second for one. On to Freddie. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
With two outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one in there across the letters.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Almost got him.
1-2.
Up the middle. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman,
Here's Muncy to hit. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now
2-1.
2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
now batting,
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next pitch is outside. Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In for a strike. 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Andy Pages waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1.
now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott also getting ready. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
1-1.
Ball.
One down, base is empty. That misses.
Ball.
The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer, but it
Ball.
kicks foul. That one
Ball
misses, and that's ball 3.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
3-2 now. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch,
0-1.
and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bednar getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
He goes down looking.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 31 departs. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Scott Efros.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Just missed.
Ball, out.
The Yanks leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham sizes this one up, and there are 2 outs. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 2 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tanner Scott comes on now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Back to the top of the order now. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And there's a strike. Just off the outside corner. And that is ball 1. Swings and misses. And there's one down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Scott, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 1-0. Fastball is outside.
2-0.
That's down and in.
3-0.
And that's outside ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here comes Aaron Judge. Ball 1, no strikes. Bellinger over at first with 1 away. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
And that misses as well. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 3-1.
No strikes.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Snap throw to first. Bellinger dives back. Bellinger goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Not close with that one. 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
On the ground to first, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Efros back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Alex Call. 0 for 3 in this one.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost...
Fouled off left side. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side. Chisholm. Got him.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Ball one low.
That's low. That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two outs. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 70.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's the ball.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Rice, the
That
next
missed.
to
That's
hit,
the ball.
takes ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Towards first, Freeman takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball to the right side. And that is that. So they go quietly there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's a strike. The 0-1. Well struck right field. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. But that's a pure stroke. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one outside.
that's outside.
Ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hernandez,
Outside,
the next
ball.
to hit, takes outside.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Paz stands in now and watches strike 1. Outside low, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Boots it.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Mookie to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0
Now,
balls,
Boo,
1
this is
strike.
a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of
1 and
times,
2,
and now
count.
outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss you